in the house.
Running late, MP.
He's gotten some good breaks, but
right here, right now. There he is.
Hey, MP.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams. And the Grizzlies admitted they were not close, Shams, and they pivoted this summer, trading away Desmond Bane. Grizzlies making a change here. MP's checked in. And from what I'm hearing, MP is looking to put on a show at the rim in this game.
Yeah, he's promising a whole highlight reel of dunks in this one. It's a pretty bold claim to make, but if anyone can deliver on such a promise, it has to be MP.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Shepard is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, I had a minute to talk to MP before this game, and when I asked him what he was focused on, he said, Allie, I know they can't contain me, so grab some popcorn and get ready for the show. Sounds like we're in for some fireworks tonight, guys.
MP ready for takeoff, Allie. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. From deep, MP. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Here's Zubats. Memphis with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And this summer, the Grizzlies going all in to draft a player who'd been a virtual unknown about a year ago, Shams, Cedric Coward.
But yeah, you love stories like this, and he really shot up the boards as well at the NBA Draft Combine with his immaculate shooting percentage. And get this, BA, 6'5" with a 7'2" wingspan. For those trying to do the math at home, that's a +9 wingspan. So absolutely elite physical tools. I'm told they're very excited about Cedric Coward in Memphis, guys.
Seems like a guy who could make a name for himself quickly. MP, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Morant.
Oh my! I mean, just hard on that one, BA. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. And here's Siakam for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Zubats screen. Halliburton for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Memphis leading by 3. Over to the wing. Shoot from the baseline. And he hits the jumper. Morant's got 6 points. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Second, Memphis.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal. Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Jerome. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim, championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already. Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Inside. And stolen by Morant. Now here's MP, and the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Edey. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And Spencer's subbed in for Ja Morant. And the Pacers also making a change. Siakam's checked in. Jackson with a screen on Walker. And that one's good. Joseph.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Siakam against Clark. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line.
That's good from Siakam.
You look back on Pascal Siakam's career, you know, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Nembhard for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
No one saw that one coming. Quick on the draw was Nembhard.
MP outside. And Toppin pulls it down.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Nembhard for three. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Memphis ahead, up by one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the three. And here's Toppin from the arc. Another three for Indiana. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Grizzlies on D. It's a 5-point game. Here's McConnell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
That one goes in.
Taking what the defense gives them. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Siakam outside. Toppin, a screen on Clark. Toppin right side. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord-cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much...
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back to the game after this break.
And taking a look at Memphis, so far they've had it pretty easy. All their games at home, are you kidding me? But they're home.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of for Memphis, Joseph is checked in for Wells, and Jerome subbed in for Ja Morant. Then for Indiana, Toppin, he's checked in for Zubac. Walker comes in for Nesmith, and it's Nembhard in for Shepherd. So they take the lead. Edie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
MP is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. MP shot is off.
You can see why he's not really known for his touch around the basket with that one.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Now Halliburton. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And Edey with a block.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Here's Joseph. And the dunk by Edey.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Ooh, Siakam looking comfortable inside.
when Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
And they pick up 2.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Siakam. He's got 19. There's a screen by Toppin. The baseline J. And the shot falls short that time.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Jerome outside. And they double up MP. The 3 is up. And Jerome the bucket on the assist by MP. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Give MP credit. He's always looking to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Halliburton. From deep. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Walker out there with Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Pacers with possession here. Trailing by 10. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That jump shot is going to be key for Walker in his career, especially with how physical a player he is.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Walker.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
MP scanning the floor from behind the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. McConnell against Jerome. McConnell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Walker. He shoots. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 8. He shoots it. MP no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. And that's his first foul. Aldama's checked in for Clark. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton is checked in. Siakam finds Walker. Here's Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. MP shot is off. Here's Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
Walker against MP. The Pacers pull it in.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Siakam. Excellent D there from Aldama.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
On the wing, MP. Walker covering. Pure from 3-point range. Joseph has got 11 points here in the second half. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 21 points in the game.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Ooh, MP going to work inside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Siakam. Little turnaround. Deflected.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Indiana with some changes. Ivica Zubac.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for taking.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
You guys showed some fight tonight, but ultimately came up short. What do you do to move on from this?
Best cure for a bad game is the next game. I know for my part, I needed to crash the boards harder. That would have given us some second chances that we really needed, you know? But it's all good. I'm not...
BA, over to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to...
MP.
See ya, MP. On and off the court.
Okay, either.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, we got food already. What happened to the
Leftovers are... Yeah, you kept asking yourself if you're not today.
That's gotta be fun, huh?
Yeah, it is.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys. And
I can't wait to try it.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. But you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said What's good, fam? It's MP, and I got something special for you.
Ain't ready, MP.
Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight. His coaches have raved about his work ethic.
Looking good, MP.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got John Morant. Santi Aldama is out there with Zach Edey. Then it's MP. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. And front and center on the latest issue of Dime Magazine, who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. The story just about writes itself.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. Outside, Green to the paint. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Curry looking around. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Joseph. Draymond Green pulls it in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Curry can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Here's Coward. Lays it up and banks it in. Coward's got 5.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
To the middle, from 10 feet out, it's Butler that time on the assist by Green.
Well, you're not going to out-tough Jimmy Butler.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Memphis with another. Here's Curry. Last game he had 28 points. Outside Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good. This game is all even.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. MP against Butler. Here's Joseph. And another basket for Memphis.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Curry passes to Horford. Pass to Butler. Slam dunk by Butler.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Last outing for Golden State was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Clark, good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Podziemski out there with Gary Payton II. And there's Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Morant. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Good. Joseph's got 8.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one's good by Butler.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Quentin Post is checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Gary Payton. And Memphis also making a switch. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Clark.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Hendricks is checked in. MP outside. Back to Morant. Outside, Joseph. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. MP outside to stop the run. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And Santos gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from MP. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Launches it. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And here's MP for 3. Now,
It's in the game.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to make the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. Yo,
Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with Daft Punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone. The bass jumping, the club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whisper in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
Your age ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went them. You better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentleys. Little bunch of run up cash, double back. Baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I
go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome.
Warriors 70. Ready?
They go play action on first down. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, play action. He's got a man left. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Working now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down. Here's a throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Go.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Now give it to Mason. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Hustle!
Trying to work quickly now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Let go!
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Mason will try this one up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Here we go, set!
Another run for Mason. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
Hey!
Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings
60 Maverick! Cup 19! Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively,
so good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Rolling out to his left. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hawk 70!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Starts his return from the 23. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets them all.
Ready?
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60 by 30.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Took off with it again. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Set up. Ready.
Back to throw now. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
79 Brock. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Reichert connects there, and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal.
Okay, break. Hey, check out.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. A lot of space ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Has it downfield, working the left. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, but
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. $18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Running right, here's Mason. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Let's go!
They're working quickly here.
2 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
They'll go play action. Buying some time left. Now he's throwing deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Set. Ready. Panthers, 7, go.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
They're throwing it. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
A 44-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why the
offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. Hey, check that. Street. Hut.
They go play action on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Mason gets it from the gun. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Ready.
Running once more with Mason. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on.
This time it's a passing play. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go.
No run here. It's Mason. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
He'll work against the blitz. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Ready, break.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down. They can take the clock down to zeros now. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19 tight. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real. Careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Chop 60, chop 60. Check go.
Throwing it again here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
On the set.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. Roll, roll, roll. 18, Pioneer.
Working inside the red zone. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And their trip across the pond, a fruit.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beledar.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
You need a hammer? Or an open hand? The 3 hammers! If this Edelgone can fix the core we should seek her out. I'm willing to be a liaison, if you be willing to speak with her.
If Merrick's wasn't Council Ward, I would have never agreed to do this. You do not grasp the magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander. I have no hope for our success.
Well, this should be interesting.
Come on, Ebona. Stay with me. Follow what? Personal directive. Prioritize the wounded. Conversation terminated. Come back. This poultice can mend even our stone bodies. Belgrim, your help is appreciated. I need Findorn and Tregor brought to the pool. Good. Now for Ebona.
target. I don't have a target.
Come see the new items I have named. She's fading.
My Stormrook can take her to Dornegal. Perhaps the healers there can help.
Pilgrim, thank you. I speak for the unbound.
My directive is to serve you.